I don't know this person. I know Sad Girl. I've watched a couple of her videos in the past when the Kylie Rodney shit was happening, and then she got fucking. She become like this weird fucking weird ass woman, and I just stopped watching her. But I don't know this person at all. But I'm gonna make some videos because she does something that I think's really fucking stupid. That'll be in the next video. But let's read this. This was right around the time everybody started getting really pissed off at Zab Girl, and then we all found out that this girl here also did what Zab Girl did. So, since I made the decision to only show these photos on Patreon, I have been inundated with criticism and disdain. It's amazing me how people who are actually interested in true crime and other true crime creators are making out that Zab Girl and I committed a criminal act or a moral sin. You showed the pictures of a dead boys and you made people pay to see this. It might not be a criminal act, but maybe it should be. Especially being the kid was a minor and you still showed it. Anyone who follows true crime knows that true crime isn't pretty. Well, duh. There is always a victim or victims, and there are always families of those victims. Crime scene photos and autopsy photos are part of the crime. It shows the extent of the injury and gives better understanding of what the victim went through to those who find it hard to comprehend. Nothing about true crime is pretty or nice. Nothing about what happened to the victim is pleasant for the family. Bringing it back up afterwards, like you and Zab Girl did, yeah, the families loves you for that one, don't they? You don't think before you do stupid shit. You brought this shit up after. Like, we're talking, ain't this like 2 months later? Yeah. Fuck. Nothing about what happens to the victim is pleasant for the families. I have never disrespected to any victims that I've covered their cases. I have and always will be respectful of the dead, whether they are a crime victim or not. Respectful of the dead. You made people pay to see a dead boy's body. Where's the respect in that? Did I miss it? I have never been disrespectful to any victims that I've covered their cases. I have always and will be respectful to the dead, whether they are a crime victim or not. Life isn't always rainbows and lollipops. It's ugly, dark, and downright disgusting at times. Bringing light to the extent of injuries might help prevent another child from suffering the same fate. Who are any of you to judge the decision I make? The mother and father. The people that love this kid. The people that called you fuckers out for this shit. They're the people that have the right to say something about it. And you guys just don't give a shit. And you double down, because I'm going to make another video about you. You double down on this. So yeah. More crap coming on you. It's ugly. Okay, I already read that. Who are any of us to judge the decisions I make? What moral authority do you have to judge anyone else's choices? Are you perfect? Are you God? Oh my God. I hate when people go to God on everything. It's like, really? You don't ever use that until there's like something bad happening to you. Then, oh my gosh, let's go to God on it. Really? I think not. I put the pictures in a live behind a paywall for a reason. To make money off a dead kid. That's the reason. Oh my God, people, fucking shit. I just so that only those who chose to view them could. In no way was I disrespectful. Really, I showed very few photos last night because my internet was being wonky. But what I did show was done respectfully, and the chat was never anything but respectful, except towards Licrits. I guess that's the person that did it. I reminded them several times that this was about the horrific death of an 11-year-old boy. I never showed his G's. Who gives a fuck? That's not the fucking point. You're missing the point. You put this out now. Everybody can get these pictures now. And you put it out there. And this family that left the courtroom when this happened, when they showed these pictures, now when they go online, there's a possibility, because of you and Sab Girl, that these family members that didn't want to see this, didn't want to remember their kids this way, may see them now because of you guys. Really? You did it respectfully, huh? Well, the family doesn't look at it that way. And neither does 98% of the people. There are some idiots out there. I'm finding them. But holy shit. Just because you didn't show it, that makes you better? That makes it all better. You didn't show anything like that, but that makes it all better, right? Wrong. No photos have been defiled. Defiled? No one was speaking inappropriately about his neither region. Whoever said that and those who repeated it without facts are liars. I'm doing part 2 of this episode tonight on Patreon. This is what my next video is going to be about. Are you fucking kidding me? Part 2, huh? You didn't learn your lesson from part 1? Let's make another one, because that makes fucking sense. Let's make people pay for more on this case. So the family that is trying to freaking move on and let this go behind them a little bit. Like, they're never going to get over it. But you get what I'm saying. They're trying to move on. This woman's like, let's double down and let's make more money off of it. I'll gladly donate to charity. It wasn't about the money. Yes, it was. It fucking sure was. The only reason you would donate to charity now is because they called your ass out on it. That I made from 6 people who become $3 members. I'll gladly donate to a charity. It wasn't about the money. It was about controlling the situation so that they were presented in a respectful and educational way. Those who don't agree, I don't care. Yeah, it's obvious you don't care. You didn't care about the family. You didn't think about the family at all before you made this crap, did you? Before you put this crap out, did you? No thought whatsoever to the family. We get it, you don't care. For those saying, what if it was your child, I would hope that if something ever happened to one of my children and they're the victim of a horrific crime, that there are people out there who cover true crime like I do and put as many eyes and ears on the case as they can in order to help others from becoming victims. You would be okay with your kids being put behind a paywall and their deaths being shown to whoever the fuck pays for this shit. You'd be okay with that. You got fucking serious problems if you're okay with that. That's like, really? Oh my god. This woman might be worse than Zab Girl. Like I hadn't read this yet. I was reading it with you guys. I was like, I'm just gonna read it with you guys. But holy shit. I gotta figure out where I'm at, guys. It's starting to piss me off now. It says, I do and put as many eyes and ears on the case as they can in order to help others from being victims, raise awareness of the crime, and make sure that horrific situations are never forgotten. Circumstances are never forgotten, sorry. To those who join Patreon out of a genuine interest in the case, thank you, and I appreciate your support. For those who join just to get the link to report it, thank you. Your contribution is appreciated. Talk about me. Go live about me. Write CPSs about me. Report me. Get my channel taken down. All you want. None of that has one thing to do with the family. Yeah, with this young kid that lost his life. You're really showing truly who you are, lunch lady. Yeah, people are calling you the lunch lady, so I'm going to go with that too. You do look like somebody I'd see at in the lunchroom when I was in school. Your outrage is ridiculous as those of you learning about it. I can assure you that I sleep just fine at night and will still be covering true crime cases in their entire long after I'm forgotten that any of you exist. I do not need your validation, nor do I need your approval. I certainly don't need your self-righteous pearl clutching. Instead of clutching those pearls, put on some boots or a pair of wedges and get off the YouTube and live a little. Until then, bless your hearts. What a bitch. I'm sorry. It's the only way to look at it. Who the hell is this woman? Like, this woman literally just made Zab Girl look good. And no, I'm not taking Zab Girl's side. I can't stand her either. But holy fuck. Like, holy fuck. That's the only way to look at this. She don't care at all about the family. This woman don't care about the family at all. She told you that pretty much here. She don't give a shit about the family. She's going to keep doing this and not give a shit about families all along the way that lose their kids or their loved ones. She just don't care. She don't care about the family. That's what she said here. You can't take it any other way than that. This woman might be worse.